BoLS fans, AdamHarry here with another BoLS bat rep. Playing 1850 today. I'm playing against Kings, and I'm playing some Eldar. However, we're having a special game today. See, I went to the HS Runner School of Art, and our mascot was a majestic dragon. You might remember him from such educational films as Dragon. So yes, I'm playing the Trogdor list. What is the Trogdor list? I'm glad you asked, Internet. Let me run you through it. So it's actually Eldar. It's going to be Unbound, and again, this is not a typical list. It's Unbound. I'm doing it for fun. Kings was like, all right, let's do this. So it is 3 units of 7 fire dragons. So there's 1, 2, 3. 2 units of D-Scythe Wraith Guard. Everything's in Wave Serpents, and their HQ, of course, is Fugan. So I'm bringing all of the fire. Oh yeah, Trogdor, the burninator, bringing all of the flames. So let's go check out King's list. Kings, what are you running today?
Well, I kind of wandered into this army, and the Trogdor list, it's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? So all I knew is that it was Unbound, so I wanted to take as many scoring units as possible. I got a couple of attached squads coming down in drop pods with librarians. I've got 3 attack bikes with multi-meltas, 25 scouts.
Holy crap.
Yeah. As you can see, there's a lot of scouts. There's a lot of scoring bodies there. Over here, assault squad with a chaplain, a whirlwind, a hunter, and a storm talon. I'm using the Mantis Warrior Chapter tactics, which, if you don't know, they all get moved through cover, they all get Hammer of Wrath, and if they charge from within terrain, they have Furious Charge, which makes scouts extremely good getting Hammer of Wrath and Furious Charge.
Oh yeah.
Or what, like 12 points a model? It's pretty good.
What about your HQs? What are you running?
I've got a couple librarians here. The other thing that Mantis Warriors get is rolls on divination. I've got a special character, Red. He has a bunch of special rules, basically just a level 2.
Skyride.
Yep. He's got Skyre's Grace today, and he comes with 1 psychic power called like the Sandstorm or some nonsense, but basically gives his units shrouding and I don't know, like defensive grenades or something like that.
Sweet. I'm gonna do a lot of assaulting to you because you're protecting the thatched roofs cottages, so I've gotta burninate those.
You gotta burn them down, man.
Burn them down. Sweet.
Yeah. I guess I probably should have taken biomancy. No, not biomancy. Pyromancy would have been funny.
If I had a psyker, it would have been pyromancy for sure.
Yeah.
So. Trogdor, burninating the countryside. All right. Objective-wise, it's just 3 objectives. We're playing a simple game because I knew this would be goofy, and it's kind of early, and we're not quite awake yet, and I've had a lot of sugar, so we're gonna throw some dice. Let me run through our setup real fast, our table real fast. We got, of course, our Mantic terrain stuff. I promise you guys we get some bat rats in there with them. We've got the Grasslands fat mat from Table War there because the countryside. So, and then 3 objectives right there. There's 1, 2, and 3 in that building. Just got a bunch of GW terrain and some Gale Force 9 trees. I love these because you can pick them up, move them around. Good times. So yeah, it looks cool. I really like the way this table feels. And the mat is so nice. We did have to watch them after Brent left though. Pre-game setup, Kings, talk to me about how you set up today.
Well, I'm going first, so I deployed kind of aggressively, you know, assault marines and scouts infiltrating. I got scouts up here, whirlwind back there, attack bikes hanging out in some trees.
And lots of stuff in reserve.
Lots of stuff in reserve. So the 2 drop pods, obviously, the Storm Talon is coming on. The scouts are outflanking, and then the hunter is going to drive on as well.
All right, and then for me, I deployed in consummate V's, which was hard because I only had 1 formation I could really do. So I've got 2 of the Wave Serpents here, Fugans in there, Fire Dragon, Fire Dragon, Fire Dragon, and then the Wraith Guard guys right there. So that was important. It is Night Fight turn 1, so I'm going to roll to sneeze.
Hey, can you say which which are in what Wave Serpents?
Yeah, the 2 Wraith Guard here, Fire Dragons, Fire Dragon with Fugan.
Would it have made more sense to have the 3
Nope.
gray ones as all fire dragons?
Nope.
Okay.
Because it matches my army list, guys. Because I have two. I'm borrowing some big red stuff. That's why. Because who has 40 fire dragons? Oh yeah. Anyway, roll on the sneeze. Here we go. I got a 5.
That's not good enough.
That's not good enough. Okay. Nope. Kings has first turn. So we'll be back at the bottom of the turn. Mantis Warriors turn 1. They came in pretty strong. They drop potted in. They dropped a Wave Serpent because perfect timing means no cover saves. And he dumped 2 melta guns and a crack grenade, and it was just enough to pop it.
They all damaged.
Blew it to hell. And then they got out. I lost one guy in the explosion. He dropped a pie plate from the whirlwind back there on it, and then also some snipers picked off a couple of guys. Those fire dragons, though, holding fast. They don't care. They didn't even like those other 4 guys.
Did you take the morale check?
Oh, morale check real quick. I did make the pinning check. They're good on a 7. So they have leadership 9, so they're good. And yeah, everything else shot. The attack bikes fired at Fugin's at Pimp Ride and didn't do anything. The scouts ran and the assault marines ran up as well. So he's in my face.
And the best part is Larry made us cocktails.
It's true. Cheers. Trogdor time. Bottom of turn 1 here. Trogdor wrapping up. What happened? So these drop pods came in and naturally Trogdor! Flame out. So yeah, D-Size went to town. There's one guy left because he was out of range. And I did 2 hull points worth of damage to the drop pod. Over here, the melta-gun bikes, the attack bikes. Trogdor! So took them out. It was actually Wave Serpents. Because they're Wave Serpents because they're flying serpents. Like a dragon. So I did deploy in a consummate V with my flame dragons, fire dragons, and they just shuffled around. Over here, they shot the scouts up, did 5 wounds, killed them. Yeah. So here we go. Top of 2. Stuff's coming down. Holy crap! Trogdor got punched in the face. So the assault marines came in there, cleaned up the Wraith Guard. It took his whole army where they're shooting. He drop potted in here, fired in the Wraith Guard. The assault marine shot at him, like pretty much everybody. This one lone fire dragon is hanging out. He assaulted the Wave Serpent and did 1 hull point with like 7 crack grenades, a power fist, and a chaplain with a melta bomb. The melta bomb finally did hit and connect. So kind of ridiculous. Over here, this one took a hull point worth of damage and it is stunned. I didn't buy spirit stones for everything because I didn't have the points because these guys are really expensive. But so it can't move or shoot. So that one's kind of hosed right now. This one can't shoot, so he's going to fly all over the place. And then these 2 guys are just fine. So again, fire dragon, empty now, D-Scythes. So we're going to start with the bottom of turn 2 counterattack from the Trogdor, the burninator. Trogdor, turn 2, what happened? So these guys moved up, shot the scouts. They went to ground. I still managed to kill 3 of them, but 3 or 4, I forget. But anyway, killed some scouts. They're going to be pinned. That one couldn't shoot, so I just went really fast over there, Ricky Bobby style. These D-Size got out and shot at the scouts that were right there, who are no longer there, therefore burninated. So, this fire dragon, he is the last dragon. He is henceforth known as Bruce Leroy. He's hanging out. He survived 1 more round of combat and made all the assault guys pile into him. Therefore, he is awesome. So, we are going to go to Mantis Warriors, turn 3. My Wraith Guard are totally wiped. They got plasmid, they got shot from the scouts, shotgunned, just totally wiped them out. They got a pie plate dropped on them from the whirlwind back there as well, so that hit. His stuff came in as well. The Storm Talon came in, shot over here, I jinked. He shot Fugin's right up, no damage because I jinked it off. The Hunter came in, shot this one, it also jinked, no damage, made those saves. This one can now do stuff. That one can now do stuff. Those 2 are snapshotting. That combat finally ended. Bruce Leroy went down to the plethora of Marine punchy, and yeah, it was bound to happen. So, all right, Trogdor, turn 3. Holy crap! Trogdor, turn 3. Wave Serpent shooting. Burninated. Took out the whirlwind there. Over here, no more Storm Talon. Burninated. Over here, I killed a whopping 3 assault marines with a shooting from this one. I thought about popping this tac marine, but I didn't want to waste all the shots. Anyway, pulled back, tried to get away, try to get some distance. That doesn't have a multi-melt anymore, thanks to a whirlwind barrage from last turn. Forgot to mention that. Over here, these bad boys were here in the Wave Serpent, which moved 6, but they hopped out with a 6-inch move on the difficult. Battle focus for 6 more. I hit it twice on 7 dice. I rolled a 5 and a 6, and then everything else was 1s and 2s. And I managed to get 1 penetrating hit and stunned it so it can't move or shoot. So it's pretty much hosed this turn. So pushing the fight on the other side of the board. Now that he's stuck there, he's still got 2 objectives. He's got plenty trying to take those, and then 1 back there. Again, I'm playing an unbound list, so my stuff may be scoring, but his stuff is objective secured scoring. So that is the bottom of turn 3 for Trogdor, top of turn 4 for Mantis Warriors coming up. Mantis Warriors turn 4, not the most exciting turn for the Mantis Warriors. Their shooting did not work out, and the assaults were pretty brutal because he missed 2 of them. So over here, he managed to kill 1 guy with snipers and a missile launcher. Killed 1 there. They passed their pinning check, so that hunter's dead. Hopefully. These Assault Marines did not do their job. They do not have the move through cover special rule like the rest of the infantry models because they're bulky. Unfortunately for them, they needed they're 7 inches away, so they needed a 9, and he rolled an 8, so pretty heartbreaking there. Over here, Scouts have been picking on this Wave Serpent the entire game, and they needed a 6 to get into assault, and they rolled a 5. So pretty brutal all the way around for that. Time for Trogdor to capitalize. I'm coming for you. Trogdor, turn 4. What happened? Fusion attacks. Yeah, our special effects budget is awesome. So these fire dragons jumped out. They were in the woods. They shot them up. They battle focused back. The Wave Serpent also helped out. I didn't do a whole lot of damage to these guys. I think I did 2 or 3 wounds. So they're going to definitely get in combat. Those guys shot up the hunter and then battle focused 6 inches back towards the game, so hopefully I can get in this. These 2 Wave Serpents, that one and that one, shot up the scouts that were up there. There's 1 guy left. He failed his leadership on a 10 and only went 3 inches, so no fear. He'll be right back in the fight, no problem. That lone guy there got shot up by the Wave Serpent. I was going to use the Trogdor, but he didn't really get burninated. He just got Swiss cheese. So, but yeah, that's it for turn 4 for me. We will now go to turn 5, Mantis Warriors. Time for the counterpunch. Mantis Warriors, turn 5. What happened? Well, these guys piled in there, so they're back in the Lander Speeder Storm. These guys moved up to secure that objective. The Assault Marines got in there. It was a bad round for Fugen and the boys. Fugen took a wound from shooting from earlier, from actually a Stormbolter shot, and then I lost a bunch of guys to the Power Fist and the regular assaults. Fugen managed to dodge the challenge by having an Exarch in the unit who accepted from the Chaplain. I figured, hey, the Chaplain's only got a AP4 weapon. Hopefully I'll get lucky and make my armor saves, which I was making, to be fair, but not enough. Chaplain killed him. Fugen managed to kill 1 other Marine with his 4 attacks. I rolled 3 2s to hit. It was pretty depressing. So, Trogdor, turn 5. I know that's the voice of Strongbad, but whatever.
Get over it.
Get over it, Internet. Let's do this. Turn 5 for the Trogdor, the Burninator. What happened over here? That scout is dead. Why? Because of those fire dragons, which means burninated. Yeah. Over here, Fugen attacked again. It was close combat, so we're not going to get our cool special effect. But he did happen to do 1 wound to the Chaplain. The Power Fist whiffed, and no attacks were connected as well with the other guys. Therefore, I won combat 1 by 1. We're still fearless. Whoop-de-doo. Wave Serpent over here shot those guys. This one also shot. This one also shot with just the scatter laser. I did manage to pin these guys. However, they're on the objective, so that's okay. I blew up the storm from this Wave Serpents. That storm, however, these guys got out, and they are also pinned. So lucky round for me. But yeah, overall, right now, pretty good turn for Trogdor. We'll see what happens next. Kings, do you want to roll to see if the game ends?
If it
right
ends,
now?
you win. But it does.
On a 2. The game is over. Trogdor victory! Burninated! Alright, I'm going to do the count up real fast, and we'll go for the final end game. Alright, for the final game here, the final tally, it was 7 points to 5 in favor of Eldar. Thanks to that last turn 5 Eldar move of the Wave Serpents. Again, unbound list, my troops, or everything scores, but his troops are just better at securing the objective. So he did get that one, I got the other 2. And then I got Line Breaker. He also has Line Breaker, but he also got First Blood. So again, 5-2 or 5-7. I'm up by 2. We'll count it. So Kings, final battle thoughts. What screwed you over that game? Because I thought he had it the whole time.
Yeah, the Unbound list was fun to play against. Wave Serpents are very good. That was like the army, basically. It wasn't a Fire Dragon army. It was a Wave Serpent.
Hey, it's a dragon. Wave Serpents. They got wings.
Turn 4, I had 2 bad assaults where my scouts didn't assault this one,
which should have killed it.
Which would have killed it because it only has 1 hull point.
Yeah.
And my assault marines could have assaulted another Wave Serpent. Had I been able to assault, I would have killed both of them.
That other assault here that tied you up for the extra turn.
That wasn't that big of a deal because they eventually got into close combat, but
it did kind of hose you a little bit because they couldn't move immediately, but it bought me 1 turn, which is all I was looking for. So I got really lucky.
It really just late in the game, those Wave Serpents do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And not being able to kill them, but that's okay.
Focusing on the D sites as well was big for you because they were going to kill everything.
Yeah, took them out early.
Yeah.
And Fire Dragons are Fire Dragons.
So that 3-up save, man, it's like playing Marines with melta guns. It's kind of crazy.
They're like Stern Guard.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I would play this against this army again. Maybe. I mean, I've played against a lot of all Wave Serpent armies.
I'll try to change it out next time, but just wanted to run with it. So.
Falcons, bro. Take Falcons.
Captain Falcon. Then I'll do Falcon Punch the whole game. Falcon Punch. Yeah. Anyway, my final thoughts on the game are coming up. Yeah, overall, Wave Serpents definitely carried the day. I'm not going to unlie and say that I didn't know that was going to happen, but Wave Serpents are really good. I just wanted to have them to... This list started off kind of as a joke. Big Red and I were talking like, hey, what would you do against 3 Baneblades? And I was like, Stern Guard and Drop Pod. Actually, Fire Dragons. I think Fire Dragons would be cool. And then we decided to go, hey, how many Fire Dragons could you fit in a list? And then from there we were like, hey, how would you deal with Hordes? And then the D-Side thing came up. So we just kind of threw it together a couple days ago, the list, and Kings was gracious enough to play against it. Hopefully it was a fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know Trogdor had a good time, burninating stuff. I had a good time. Kings is now smiling, so hopefully he had a good time too. Anyway, this is AdamHarry for BoLS signing off. Have a good one. Trogdor! Burninating the peasants.